Primeape has been my favorite Pokemon for a long time now. I think my love for Primeape began when I figured out it could learn moves that you wouldn't think it could learn, like Ice Beam and Thunderbolt for example. I love giving Pokemon moves that you wouldn't expect them to use. I'm pretty sure this stems from when my old friend showed me his Emboar with Scald and Grass Knot. I taught my Primeape Thunderbolt, so it can be like Ash's Pikachu or Tyson's Meowth. There are a lot of Pokemon that can use unexpected moves, so what's so special about Primeape to me? I'm not sure. Looking at him just makes me happy. I know that some people might think he has a relatively lazy design, just being a fluffy ball with arms and legs, and that's a perfectly valid opinion to have. He's, not much to look at, but I love the simplicity of him, and everybody loves monkeys, so that's a bonus 3 points. I also love the personality he has in the anime. Let me read this Pokédex entry. If you make eye contact with this evolved form of monkey, it will chase you forever. I live for that amount of stubbornness. I also like his ability, Anger Point. It's a pretty rare ability, only being shared with a handful of other Pokemon, and 4 of them being Tauros. Anger Point raises the user's attack as high as it can go if it gets hit with a critical hit. In my head, it reminds me of Ash's and Primeape's Blaze ability from the anime, where the Pokemon would get a massive boost of power, but it would lose control and disobey its trainer. I think being able to control a Pokemon with Anger Point is indication of a powerful trainer. That hypothetical I created in my head just makes me like Primeape a little bit more. And then Paldea came around, and with it, Anihil Ape. I remember looking at the leaks live as they were coming out with a few of my friends over Discord, and one of them mentioned the name Anihil Ape, and I was so excited to see what he looked like, and when I finally did see him, it did not disappoint. I love Anihil Ape a lot, but I still prefer Primeape. I could acknowledge that Anihil Ape has a more creative design objectively, but I just don't know what it is about it. The vanilla vibe of Primeape is just still more appealing to me. Anihil Ape also gets a lower speed and special attack stat compared to Primeape. Primeape's special attack stat is already pretty low, so I don't want Thunderbolt to get any weaker than it already is. I do have a separate Anihil Ape though, and I taught him Phantom Force. Since Anihil Ape is slower, I figured it would be cool for him to teleport around with portals. Now, I think that's everything I could possibly say about the Primeape line, but there is one more Pokemon I want to talk about in this video. I also love Serperior a lot, and to be honest, I think the only reason for that is because Snivy was my first Pokemon ever. When I was little, I didn't even plan on keeping my Snivy. I picked him with the intention of trading him over for an Emboar, so it almost feels like fate that I'm even talking about Serperior today. The problem is that I don't have as much to say about Serperior as I do about Primeape. I taught mine Aquatail. You already know how I feel about moves like that. I like his little fangs, and I'm not sure why. I'm just weird. I like Ash's Snivy from the anime, and of course, I think he looks cool. And my praise ends right about there. A part of me feels bad that I don't love my first starter Pokemon as much as this random pig monkey, but I shouldn't let that worry me. I don't need to love Serperior as a species, I just need to love my Serperior. And I do. I recently collected the Pokemon that are most special to me. That comes to about 40 Pokemon across all of my played games. I think I'll do a video talking about all of my other Pokemon some other time. Man, this video was supposed to be about how I loved Anihil Ape, but the script just kinda started to do its own thing. I don't know what I'm going to title this video. Anyway, thank you for listening to me ramble about my virtual pets. And remember, outros are hard. What's your favorite Pokemon? Tell me your favorite Pokemon in the comments, and why. I'm gonna hit stop recording now, I should probably do that.